Part 1. Shakshuka has its roots in North African and Middle Eastern cuisine, specifically in the Berber and Arab traditions. This dish has been a staple in many countries for centuries. The name is derived from the Tunisian word ekoka, which roughly translates to pepper pot. Shakshuka is more than just an egg dish, it's a flavorful representation of history and culture. The ingredients used are simple yet rich in flavor. Onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, and spices come together to create a hearty and satisfying meal. In some regions, meat or seafood is added to the mix for extra protein. Shakshuka has become a beloved dish worldwide due to its adaptability and delicious taste. It's often served with crusty bread or couscous for a filling meal. The secret to making great shakshuka lies in the balance of flavors and the perfect cooking time. Part 2. Honey has been a prized natural resource for thousands of years, with ancient civilizations like Egyptians and Greeks using it not only as a food source but also for its medicinal and spiritual properties. Archaeologists have discovered evidence that honey was used as currency in some cultures, even being valued more than gold. In fact, the ancient Egyptians believed that honey was so valuable that they would often use it to pay their soldiers. This sweet staple has been a cornerstone of human history, playing a significant role in shaping the course of civilizations. From its use in ancient rituals and ceremonies to its role in the development of medicine and food preservation, honey has left an indelible mark on our collective past. The production and trade of honey were so important that they often dictated the balance of power between nations. In this video, we will explore the fascinating history behind honey and how it became such a vital part of human society. We will delve into the ancient cultures that prized honey above all other commodities, including gold. By examining the historical context in which honey was valued, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex networks of trade and commerce that shaped our world. From the earliest evidence of beekeeping to the modern-day production and consumption of honey, this video will take you on a journey through time to uncover the secrets behind honey's sweet allure. As we explore the ancient history behind honey, we will discover why it has remained such an enduring symbol of value and worth throughout human history. Part 3. In this video, we explore 5 unusual food items that were banned in the US and the reasons behind their removal. These foods may seem strange to us today, but they were once considered normal or even desirable. The ban on these foods was usually due to concerns over health, safety, or cultural sensitivity. For example, the canary pepper, which was high in sulfur compounds, was banned due to concerns about its toxicity. Similarly, the ackee fruit was banned because it contains a toxin that can be deadly if ingested improperly. The ban on these foods reflects the changing attitudes towards food and culture over time. Today, we can find many of these foods again in some form or another. However, they serve as an interesting reminder of how our food choices are influenced by history, culture, and politics. Part 4. The traditional narrative of turkey at Thanksgiving has been passed down for generations, but is this story really true? The history of turkey on Thanksgiving is more complex than many people realize. In fact, there are several theories about how wild turkeys ended up on the table. One theory suggests that the first Thanksgiving took place in 1621 and featured venison, not turkey, as the main course. Another theory claims that the Pilgrims brought domesticated turkeys with them from England to the New World. Despite these theories, turkey has become an integral part of American Thanksgiving traditions. It's estimated that over 46 million turkeys are consumed on Thanksgiving Day alone. The use of turkey at Thanksgiving can be attributed to a combination of factors, including cultural influence and economic reasons. In this video, we'll explore the surprising history behind turkey at Thanksgiving and examine the evidence for both sides of the story. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of the complex history surrounding this beloved holiday dish. Part 5. High blood sugar is a major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes. Consuming high amounts of sugar can lead to insulin resistance and increase the risk of chronic diseases. Sugar is added to many national dishes, often without people realizing it. The history of sugar in food dates back thousands of years. Sugar was highly valued in ancient times due to its rarity. Many traditional recipes have been adapted over time to include more sugar. This can be detrimental to our health if we are not aware of the added sugars. Understanding the role of sugar in national dishes is crucial for maintaining a healthy diet. Making informed choices about the foods we eat can help prevent chronic diseases. By being mindful of sugar intake, we can take control of our health. Part 6. Baked beans have been a staple in American cuisine for over 400 years, with their origins dating back to medieval Europe. The dish was brought to America by early colonists, who adapted it to local ingredients and cooking methods. One of the key factors that contributed to baked beans' popularity was the abundance of pork in New England. Beans were an excellent source of protein, and when paired with pork, they created a hearty and filling meal. As American cuisine evolved, baked beans became a staple at family gatherings and barbecues. The dish gained widespread acceptance during World War II, when canned goods became more accessible. Canned baked beans were introduced in the 1950s, making it easier for people to enjoy this beloved dish. Today, baked beans remain a popular side dish across America, with various regional twists and flavor profiles. From classic tomato-based recipes to modern variations featuring unique ingredients, baked beans continue to captivate American palates. The cultural significance of baked beans extends beyond their taste. They represent a connection to history, community, and tradition. Part 7. Highly processed cheese products have become a staple in American diets, but their history is often overlooked. The origins of macaroni and cheese can be traced back to medieval Europe. Early versions of the dish were made with pasta, cheese, and spices. The first written recipe for macaroni and cheese was found in a 12th-century Italian cookbook. As European immigrants came to America, they brought their own recipes and traditions. Macaroni and cheese became a comfort food staple during the Civil War era. It was also popularized by Julia Child's famous TV show in the 1960s. Today, mac and cheese remains a beloved American dish with countless variations. From classic boxed mixes to gourmet recipes, it's easy to see why this comforting food has stood the test of time. Part 8. Ketchup has become a staple condiment in many cuisines around the world, but its history is often overlooked. The story of ketchup begins with tomatoes, which were first introduced to Europe from the New World in the 16th century. Early tomato sauces were thick and chunky, made with fresh tomatoes, onions, and spices. In the late 17th century, British sailors brought their own version of tomato sauce back to England, where it evolved into a thinner, sweeter condiment. The name, ketchup, is believed to come from the Chinese word jialing, which refers to a type of fish sauce. Over time, ketchup became popularized in the United States, particularly during the Civil War era when it was served as a remedy for diarrhea and dysentery. Henry J. Heinz is often credited with creating the modern version of ketchup in 1876, using ripe tomatoes, vinegar, and spices. Today, ketchup is enjoyed in countless variations around the world, from spicy Korean chili flakes to sweet and tangy Indian chutneys. Despite its global reach, ketchup remains a symbol of American food culture, evoking memories of childhood meals and nostalgic summertime barbecues. Part 9. Cornbread is a classic American staple, but what makes it so irresistible? The answer lies in its unique combination of ingredients. In this video, we'll explore the secret ingredient that takes cornbread from good to great. Butter might be a popular choice, but it's not the only option. In fact, using butter can even make your cornbread taste bland. Instead, try adding some acidity with lemon juice or vinegar for a surprising twist. The key is to balance the flavors and textures so that every bite is a delight. With this secret ingredient, you'll be the talk of the town at your next barbecue or potluck. Get ready to elevate your cornbread game. Part 10. High-temperature cooking can result in dry, overcooked turkey. Use a meat thermometer to check for doneness. Check the internal temperature of the thickest part of the breast and the innermost part of the thigh. Make sure it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Don, U00B7T. Forget to let the turkey rest before carving. A well-rested bird will be more tender and juicy. Use a meat thermometer to ensure accuracy. Don, U00B7T. Rely on cooking time alone. Every oven is different, so temperature control is key. For a perfectly cooked turkey, use a combination of temperature and timing.